Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Happy Mardi Gras to those of you who are in the South except for Florida. Also to those of you in France. So as you guys know, I like to talk about current sales, but I've been kind of really underwhelmed by the latest batch of them. So I thought instead I would make a video talking all about cashback services, how it works, which ones are the best. This video is completely unsponsored, so I can say everything that I want to, including explaining how it works. So I figure we'll start off the video with an explanation of how cashback services work. I hear a lot of people say, wait a minute, this sounds really scammy. How exactly do you get paid to shop? But it's quite simple actually, and it's worked into the advertising and marketing cost. If you guys saw my videos discussing the advertising and marketing industry, then you already know it's gigantic. So in order to explain this, I actually have to explain affiliate links to you first. I know it seems like we're going down a completely different rabbit hole, but stay with me, there's quite a tunnel between them. So affiliate links have quite a bad rap in the YouTube world, but they're really just built into the cost of marketing. So let's say, for example, we're talking about a $9 product, okay? Brands assume that people are incapable of finding that $9 product on their own. There's always going to be somebody, some commercial, some way in which a customer found that product. So they say, all right, let's build in a 10% affiliate cost. So we'll now charge $9.90 for that product, and we'll pay whichever affiliate gets the customer there that 10%. So the affiliate is always the last website you visited, whether you know you're doing this or not, by the way. So for example, if you click one of my links, then it goes through Magic Links, because obviously I don't have my own corporate connections. I just use Magic Links. They collect that example 10%, and then they give me, let's say, 4%. If you don't trust affiliate links, and a lot of people don't, then maybe you go to Google instead, you type the product in, and in this case, after you click through Google, guess who gets the money? Yep, it's Google. Or you can use a cashback service. So you want that $9.90 now product. You go through the Ebates app, you click through Ebates, and now Ebates gets that 10%. But they actually give you back that same amount that an affiliate like myself would get, and you end up getting 4% back. So really in the end, I think cashback services are this giant win-win, but I do think they get forgotten a lot. In fact, I follow a ton of deal type of blogs, and I've noticed that they don't actually remind you to use the cashback services, and why would they? It's kind of a way to lose their own profits, right? So yeah, of course, by me saying this, I'm invalidating all my affiliate links, but I think you should know. I really think you should use cashback services. I certainly do. So, if you want to support this channel, just hit the subscribe button, or I will have some referral links below, the kind where you get $10, I get $10, that kind of thing. So if it's not incredibly obvious by now, I absolutely think you should be using cashback services. But let's go through them because every one of them is a little bit different. Some are much better than others. We're going to go ahead and start with Ebates because it's the most popular, and Ebates has definitely done quite its share of sponsored videos. I gotta tell you guys, every time I see a sponsored Ebates video, I have to sit there and wonder if the person who did the video knows what it's doing to their affiliate links. I just have to wonder it. Anyway, Ebates is the most popular. Ebates cashback amounts really do mirror exactly what I make as an affiliate, so I've always found that kind of fascinating. But Ebates is not the best cashback service, always. So since Ebates has a gigantic influence and a giant advertising capacity, what they do is they run these really big events on which it's very worth it to use Ebates. And the way this will work is, President's Day just happened, so we'll talk about President's Day. So on President's Day, Ebates had all of these offers for 15% cashback, 20% cashback, and they really do give you that giant amount of cash back. And the reason they're able to do it is because they've made these advertising type of agreements with the companies. Hey, do you want us to promote you on our website? They make money and you get a giant portion of cash back. It's a win-win again for everybody. I've had some incredible scores, and I got to admit that 20% cashback sounds too good to be true. Sometimes I'll place an order. I remember I made one through Bobby Brown. They had a 20% cashback bonus. When I saw it was like an $80 order, so I saw $16 cashback. I was like, oh my God, how did they do it? So all that is to say that even when you understand this, it can sometimes be surprising. And another point I've got to give Ebates is that they are very, very consistent and reliable. And I know a lot of times they pay out of their own pocket. See, if there's some kind of a mishap along the way, like say you were clicking through the website instead of the app, you accidentally clicked another website before you placed your order, well, now you may be wondering, where's my cash back? Why didn't I get it? So you send Ebates an email and they actually credit you even if they didn't get paid. So I've really appreciated that about Ebates. I mean, don't try to go out of your way to have that happen because I think it does max out. I remember there was one point where something like that had happened and Ebates was like, sorry, you've kind of done this a lot. But I gotta give them credit because that really is, you know, it's its own sign of integrity, I guess, for me. So I do really appreciate them. I find them very reliable, very consistent, and very trustworthy. One other thing I wanted to say about Ebates is that they offer incredible bonuses sometimes. You may get an offer from Ebates when it's time to redeem your cash back that will say, cash in for a gift card instead, get a 15% bonus, and you really will. Those are incredible. That's a lot of bonus. But always remember to get the highest percentage cash back first. So I know this is a little bit more math, but basically if you're getting 5% cash back on $50, that's $2.50. An extra 10% bonus on that makes $2.75. However, if you're getting 10% cash back on $50, then it's $5 from the start. You don't even need a bonus. So the bigger number up front always has more weight to it. So that is a nice perk as well. The way that Ebates cashes out is, I believe it's quarterly. It's not as in your hands as the other services I'm about to talk about. Instead, it's time to cash out. But yes, you absolutely do get it. You get either a gift card, you get it to your PayPal, you can get a check mailed to you. And again, with Ebates, they're very reliable. But let me move on to the next two, which I don't know if I have a preference here. I think I like them both equally, but let's just start with Be Frugal. So Be Frugal promises to offer you the highest cash back, and I've really found this to be quite true. If Ebates is offering 4% cash back, Be Frugal will be offering 6% cash back. And if you're only using Ebates, I gotta say the bonuses are really worth it. It's quite worth it to just go ahead and open a Be Frugal account, make one purchase on it, and next thing you know, you have that $10 bonus, assuming you used a referral link. Then instead of getting, $2 cash back, you got $12. It's very much in your best interest to open different cashback accounts, but to also pay attention to the minimum cash out. So one of the perks of Be Frugal is that you can cash out pretty much whenever you want. I do think they limit you to quarterly, but you can get that money whenever you want. And the minimum is $5. So if you got a $10 referral bonus, once you earn $5, you'll be able to cash out $15. And Be Frugal does offer bonuses as well. That's not as high of a bonus, but remember the reason why this doesn't matter as much. So I believe it's around 6% for a Sephora gift card. One thing about Be Frugal's payments, though, is that it's a little slower than Ebates. With Ebates, it's instant once you get that email. With Be Frugal, you have to go in and request it, and then you will be able to redeem that gift card. I think it's around a week later, but I've done it many times. I'm very happy with Be Frugal's system. I've not had any issues whatsoever with using them. Which brings me to Top Cashback, which is very, very similar to Be Frugal in a lot of ways. I just kind of alternate between the two and check to see which one has the highest cashback rate. I know it does take a couple of minutes to do this, to check each website, but I'd say it's worth it. At least for me it is, because it really and truly is hundreds of dollars of cashback every year. I think as a general statement, Top Cashback is a little bit less than Be Frugal, but again, it fluctuates, it varies. Top Cashback also does a lot of kind of bonus opportunities, especially Top Cashback UK, which I should mention because that is a separate site. So if you make any international purchases, or for those of you who are, in this case in the UK, you can sign up for Top Cashback UK, which is the same thing on an international platform. So if you shop at Cult Beauty, you should absolutely open a Top Cashback UK. Yes, you can. If you're in the United States, you just have to be purchasing through a UK website. I've only cashed out once on Top Cashback UK, and I opted for a gift card. So let me put in here why you should be careful cashing out for Visa gift cards or that type of gift card as opposed to a brand gift card. The main reason is that you can't easily split up the funds, so you may end up just kind of leaving a couple dollars behind because you have no other way to spend it. You know how if you're in a store and you have a gift card, you can say, okay, put $5 on the gift card and I'll put the rest on this card. You don't have that option on websites, so you have to actually calculate how much you're going to spend. So I did cash out for a gift card. It was in pounds. Of course, it was in pounds because it was through Top Cashback UK. And it took me a while to come up with a website where I was making a 30-ish pound purchase because usually I'd make a larger purchase. But I did finally do it. I think I left about a pound behind on the card just forever. Which is why personally, instead, I will redeem for Sephora or Ulta gift cards or just for money in my PayPal. Although I think that actually, I don't know the answer to this, so if any of you have redeemed for money from Top Cashback, let me know how the conversion goes into American dollars. But I really do like Top Cashback, and just like Be Frugal, they have a great initial bonus as well. You can cash out anytime through Top Cashback, although also like Be Frugal, I believe they take 3 days. I believe it's 3 days for that payment to go through, but again, you do get it. All right, Coupon Cabin is next. Coupon Cabin used to be one of my absolute favorite cashback services, but they've changed a lot about their terms and conditions that make it a lot less appealing. So the big bonus incentive with Coupon Cabin, because there is no referral for this particular cashback service, their big bonus is that they do these members-only opportunities. And so these would kind of mirror those huge Ebates percentages, 20% cashback, for example. However, they changed this in, I guess, the past year so that now you can only redeem one of those offers every 60 days. It definitely has decreased my traffic on their website. Before it was, I believe, 3 every 60 days. However, I still check Coupon Cabin if I'm making a huge purchase because 20% back on $100 is certainly worth it. And a big bonus with Coupon Cabin is that you can set your payments to automatic so you never have to think about cashing out. I have my PayPal set to a $7 minimum payout, and I just see that money appear. I'll just get the emails that say, your payment has been sent, and I'll get around $15 at a time. So I'd still say it's worth considering Coupon Cabin, but they are not my backbone of cashback services anymore to the level of both Be Frugal and Top Cashback. And then for a cashback service that I recommend only for specific uses, Ebates. I really don't actually like Ebates, but I use them for groceries, and I'll explain why. Ebates has a cashback service and an app, a lot like Ebates in a lot of ways, but Ebates has screwed me over. You know how I said Ebates doesn't? Well, Ebates does. In fact, I signed up through a referral bonus. I was supposed to get $10. The person referring me was supposed to get $10. Neither of us did, and when I sent them customer service emails, they were just like, oh yeah, well, our promotions change. I think that's really sketchy, and I continue to think it's sketchy, so I don't use them for cashback. And the couple of times that I've tried to, I've been screwed over many times. I definitely did not get paid at all for using them once through Ulta. They had the highest cashback for the day, but I didn't get it, so. However, like I said, I use them for groceries, for CVS, Walgreens, because it's pretty easy. It only takes me a couple seconds, and then I do get a couple dollars at the end of every shopping trip. So you basically just open the app, kind of click through whatever it is that you're purchasing, and you can scan in your receipt or link your card. I recommend linking your card because it's less steps. So for example, if I'm shopping at the grocery store, I already have my grocery card linked, not my credit card, the grocery card. And so it can see through the app that I did make these purchases, and then a couple days later it'll say, here's your $2. With Ebates, you can cash out at $20 increments, so it's honestly pretty slow. It does take me a really long time to hit that $20, but it's groceries. It's stuff I was gonna buy anyway. I can't be too mad at the app, even though I think they're a little on the sketchy side. So that is my video covering cashback. I hope this was helpful to you, and if you have any additional input, please feel free to comment below. Again, I will have my referrals in the description box. If you click through those to sign up, you and I both get $10. But I hope you did find this video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.